So we must come to grips with the truth. Again, the Master Jesus said, when you do come to grips with the truth, meaning when you genuinely come to know the truth, capital T, truth with a capital T, that truth now will make you free. And that freedom is the realization of the true nature of the being that you are, and with that, the realization that the happiness that we're all seeking, that we're all looking for, and hoping that one day will come, is already here and now present in the very heart and core of our own being. It's the very nature of the true self that we all are. But we have to awaken to it and realize it immediately and directly, not with the mind. The mind is what disturbs it. The mind is what conceals it. The mind is what hides it. The mind is what keeps us from it. We have to awaken and realize it with the no mind, directly in the mindless awareness of being. That means when we dissolve the conditioned patterns that we call the mind, which is nothing more than the history of all of the events, the memory of all of the events that we have undergone throughout time. When we dissolve that, which are like clouds hiding the sun of ourself, when we clear away the clouds of memory and come into direct knowing of the true nature of the being that we are, the realization goes with that happiness, call it bliss, is our true nature. Just like the true nature of water is wet and the true nature of fire is heat. Water does not have to put forth any effort to be wet. It doesn't have to do anything to be wet. Fire doesn't have to do anything to burn. It's just its nature. And the nature of the true self that we are is bliss, happiness. We don't have to do anything to have it, or to be it, or to experience it, or to express it. It's just what we are. And now that ends the quest for it in the world, because when you're filled with happiness, you don't pursue happiness. That's the simplicity of it. And yes, as you said before, looking for it in the wrong places. We're looking for happiness in the wrong place. It's not to be had. It's not to be found in the body-mind or in this world. Pleasure, yes, pleasure is to be had in the body-mind in this world. But the mistake is being made that we're mistaking pleasure for happiness. Pleasure and the search for it in this world is the result of the desire for more and better and different experiences from this body-mind existence. Because we've gotten caught up in them and incorrectly projecting the events of all of this onto the self, believing that all of this is the basis of truth and reality, and it's not. So what it really boils down to, we must stop identifying with the unreal as being real, with the untrue as being true, with the non-self as being self, and allow what is real and true and genuinely the self to reveal itself to us in our own consciousness. And that's the work that we do here in AHAM. So we're not saying that happiness is not possible. We're saying that the only happiness that is worth pursuing is the truth about happiness, the truth about the self, the truth of who we are, where did we come from, how did we get here, and where are we going. That's what AHAM addresses. Now, does that have any interest to you?